Good afternoon.
So a very good morning to all of you, my dear children. In today's session, let us revise on the topic pronouns. Okay. So we already know what is a noun is, and we have already learned about the 7 main pronouns. Am I audible to everyone? Yes? Yes. Okay. So we have, all of you, please do listen very, very carefully. We have already learned about the 7 main pronouns. Which are those? Come on, tell me. Which are those?
I, me, she, he,
He, and they. Okay, you should be very thorough with these 7 pronouns. Unless you are thorough with these 7 pronouns, we could not move further, we could not take the next step. Have you understood? That is, either you can learn it in this way. I, it, you, they, he, we, she, he. Okay, like a triangle base. Or you could learn it as in this way, that is singular pronouns and the plural pronouns. That is he, she, I, it, you, we, they. Whichever way, please do keep it in your mind. These are the 7 pronouns which are called as the main pronouns. Could you hear me? Which are called as the main pronouns, and these pronouns are also called as the subject pronouns. What do we call them as? What is subject pronouns? Why do we call them as subject pronouns? Why do we call them? Only they could be substituted, or it can be used. It can be used only instead of a subject. Have you all understood? It can be replaced only by a subject. These subject pronouns can only be replaced by a subject in a sentence. Is that clear to all of you? And these 7 pronouns do have a different form. Okay? That is known as the object pronouns. Have you all understood? You should be, see, I'll show you the table. Yes, this is a table. So you have to be thorough with this table. That's why ma'am is repeating it again and again. So these are the 7 pronouns. These are the subject pronouns. These pronouns could only be replaced by a subject in a sentence. Clear to all of you? Okay, when you see a subject in a sentence, it could only be replaced by a subject in a sentence. And these are the 7 pronouns. These 7 pronouns do have a different form. That is, for I, it is me. For it and you is the same. For it and you is the same. Have you understood? And for all the other pronouns, it differs. Okay, my dear children? Yes, for he, why is it you're not responding? He, it is him. She, it is her. It is them. We, it is us. Okay? Yes. So let us learn that once more. Let us learn that once more.
Yes. Ma'am?
Yes. I'll mute you all. Wait. There is a disturbance in the audio still. Okay. So all of you, please do listen very, very carefully. That is, the pronouns that we have learnt is he, she, I, it, you, we, and they. Okay, so these are the 7 pronouns. These 7 pronouns are called as the subject pronouns because it can only be replaced by a subject in a sentence. And these 7 pronouns are the main pronouns, and they are also called as subject pronouns because it can only be replaced by a subject in a sentence. Clear? Now these 7 pronouns do have a different form. For he, it is him. For she, it is her. For I, it is me. For I, it is me. For it is it. For you, it is you. And for we, it is us. And for they, it is them. And these, the other forms are called as the object pronouns. Have you understood? And it can only be replaced by an object in a sentence. Clear to everyone? So we have to learn this table very well. Okay, the other form is called as the possessive pronouns. What do we call them as? What do we call them as? Possessive pronouns, which shows the ownership. Which shows the ownership. Ownership means if it belongs, if this pen belongs to me, I would say it is mine. If it does not belong to me, I will not say. If the car belongs to my father, it is his. Have you understood? If my purse belonged to my mother, I would say it is hers. Okay, so possessive pronouns means tells the ownership. So that form it is. For him, we use it as his. For her, it is hers. Once you know these 7 pronouns, all these automatically will comes to you. Only thing is you have to concentrate a little. For me, it is mine. For it is its. For you, it is yours. Automatically, it comes for you. Okay, only thing is us is ours. Theirs. Okay, these are the possessive pronouns I wrote for you. Instead of showing that again and again, if I write it for you, you will remember. Have you understood? So his, hers, mine, it's, yours, ours, and theirs are possessive pronouns. First, you need to know these 7 pronouns very well. If you know these 7 pronouns, all these pronouns will automatically will come to you. These it can be replaced by only by a object in a sentence. So when you read the sentence, it automatically comes to you. You will not go for this. Why means when it is being replaced by an object, you will automatically use her. For she, for he, you will automatically use him. Have you understood? Now let's move on to the personal pronouns. Okay, so now let's move on to the different types of pronouns. Okay, so the first is the personal pronouns. So the personal pronouns is nothing but personal pronouns are the pronouns used in place of people, animals, and things. Clear? Personal pronouns are the pronouns which are used in place of people, animals, and things. Clear to all of you? Yes? So which are used in place of people, animals, and things. They are written in 3 persons. The first person, second person, and the third person. First person means who is speaking. Now who is speaking? Come on, tell me.
I am.
Who's speaking? Ma'am is speaking.
Yes.
No? So ma'am is a speaker. If you are speaking, then you will become the first person. If I am speaking, so I will be the first person. I'm speaking to whom? To you. So you are the second person. And when we talk to each other, there will be a topic. Okay, it can be about a person, it can be about something else. So he, she, they, and it are the third person. Got it? Have all of you understood? Everyone understood? So ma'am is speaking. So ma'am is the first person. If many teachers are there, so we would say, what is the plural form of I? It is we. Have you understood? Then we could say we are speaking. Okay, so I and we are the first person. We are speaking to you. So you are the second person. And when we speak, when 2 people speak, we can't show dub charade. We have to speak. So when we speak, we have to speak on any topic. Have you understood? It can be about a boy, or it can be about a girl, or it can be about a group of people, or it can be about a thing or an animal. Have you understood? So he, she, they, and it are the third person. I hope it's very clear to all of you. If you are speaking, who will be the first person? Yes, you will be the first person. Okay, if you are speaking, you can speak. It's unmuted. So, if you are speaking, you are the first person. And ma'am as a listener means ma'am will be the second person. Okay, have you understood? That is how it differs. That is how it differs. If now ma'am is speaking, so ma'am is the first person. Clear to all of you? Yes.
Ma'am, do you want to write?
Yes, we'll have the exercise. Notes I will send to you, my dear children. Once you are, this thing I have to take for all the classes. That's why I'm waiting for. Once I've finished with all the classes, I'll be sending the notes like that. Otherwise, there will be confusion. Which classes I haven't taken and which classes I have taken. So, this is an exercise. This is the only exercise you have it for this pronoun. Okay. So all of you, please do take, if you have not finished, please do take the exercise on page number 38, my dear children.
Am I finished?
Yes, have all of you finished? Yes? Have all of you finished? Here, see here, you have to insert the appropriate pronouns in place of nouns in the following sentences. I'll tell you once, okay? Just learn it once more. So we have only one exercise here. How to do it. So when your sentence is given, we have to read the sentence first of all. Okay, Prarthana, come on, read the sentence. I'll tell you how to do it. Come on, read.
The girl sang sweetly. The people listened to the girl. The people liked the song. The people gave the girl money.
Okay, very good. Now, here the girl sang sweetly. So here we are talking about the girl. Let the girl be there. The people listen to the girl. Okay, let the people be there. If the noun is repeated again, then what we have to do? It should be replaced by a, come on, tell me. Pronoun, very good. If it is repeated for the second time, once means it's okay. If it is repeated for the second time, then we have to replace. Now the girl is repeated here. Again, now the people is repeated here. Now you could see the people again here, the girl again here. First time, let it be there. Second time, it should be replaced by a pronoun. Now, that is what? When it is pronoun, children, we have to look at the subject, object, we have to look at the masculine, feminine, gender, and even singular and plural. All these have to be taken into consideration while you're changing from replacing it with a pronoun. Have you understood?
Yes.
So the people listen to the girl. Let the people be there. Here the girl is a singular and it's a feminine gender and it is an object pronoun. So which pronoun will you use?
She. She.
Think and tell me. It's an object pronoun.
Her.
Yes. The people listen to her. That's what I told you. We have to check the number. Number means the singular or the plural, the gender, the masculine or the feminine, and we have to see whether they are the subject or the object pronoun. Okay, so all these three things have to be considered while changing or while replacing a noun to a pronoun. Okay, now again, the people. So what you will do? It is plural, they. Very good. So it is a subject pronoun, like the song. The people gave the girl the money. So the people, what you will do? Yes. They gave. Here the girl is the object pronoun. So what you will do? Her. Very good. They gave her money. Have you all understood? Have you understood? This is the way you have to do it. Okay, let's do the second one. Abhinav. Come on, Abhinav. Do the second question. Those who have not finished it, you can do it. Okay. Abhinav, come on, carry on. Do the second question for me.
The soldiers have The man soldier.
Okay, the soldier, we are talking about the soldiers here. It is written only once here. If it is repeated again, then it should be replaced by a pronoun. Okay, soldiers must go to the hospital. Then, read the question once. Then we can replace it with a pronoun. The doctors,
The soldiers must go to the hospital.
They, very good. They must go to the hospital. Very good. Then, read the next sentence.
The doctor
will treat those soldiers. So what do you write there?
Those soldiers, them.
Okay, those soldiers, it is them. Very good. So here the doctor, it is only written once. So it is not necessary for us to replace it with a pronoun. If it comes for the second time, then we have to replace it. Okay, so the doctors will treat them. Very good, Abhinav. Good job. Yes, so this is the way you have to do it. Okay, okay, Joanna, come on, Joanna. Joanna? Yes, come on, do the third question. If you do it only, you will understand how to do it. Yes, come on.
The boy saw a mango. The boy wanted to eat the mango. The boy said, the mango is sweet. Ma'am, the word boy comes too many times. In the first row, it's okay.
It's okay. Very good.
Row, he wanted to eat
Very good. He wanted to eat it. Very good. Then.
In the second line, it is he said it is sweet.
Very good. He said it is sweet. So this is how you have to do it, my dear. Juvan, very good. Have you all understood how to do it? Rida, come on, Rida. Rida, come on, do the next question, fourth question.
Yes, ma'am. John had a little pony. John led the pony to a lady.
Yes.
He lent the pony to a lady.
Pony is repeated again. So what we have to do? He lent. Pony is an animal. You must be knowing it. It looks like more or less like more or less not a horse, but not a donkey, but more or less like those animals. It looks like, so we call it as a pony. So it should be replaced it with? It, very good. He lent it
to the lady.
To a lady, very good. Why means the lady is written only once. So it is not necessary for us to replace it with a pronoun. Why means it's written only once. We should know it. Whom are we talking about? So first we know John is he, a little pony is it, but the lady is written only once. So it is not necessary to replace it with a pronoun. So John has a little pony. He lent it to a lady. Very good. Yes. Very good. Okay, Mitra, come on. Rida, very good. Now, Mitra, come on, do it.
Mira heard a
beggar
asked for
alms. Mira heard a beggar asking for alms. So,
asking for alms. The beggar was very old and weak.
Okay.
Mia gave the
beggar, the spelling is wrong there. Okay, this is printing error. Beggar.
Beggar 10
rupees. Now come on, tell me how to replace it with a pronoun.
The second line, beggar is repeated.
Yes, so here the beggar can be taken, it has the masculine gender. So what we have to do there? He, very good. He was very old and weak. Then, Meera, we know that she is a girl. So what we have to do there?
She,
very good. She gave, again the beggar is repeated. So what we have to do? He, is it okay?
No.
It is not, his, very good. He gave, not his. He gave object.
He gave him.
He gave him. It is an object. His means it becomes a possessive. Okay. So he gave him 10 rupees. Have you understood? So we have to categorize it. If you categorize it, the pronouns are so easy. Nothing much to worry about. I've told you the technique also. Subject should be replaced only by a subject pronoun. Object should be replaced only by an object pronoun. Have you understood? If you take this in your mind, learn the 7 pronouns and it has its different form. These 7 pronouns are the main pronouns. Learn that by heart and it has a different form. Forms automatically will comes to you through regular practice. Okay. Very good, Mitra. Very good. Now let's move on to the next person. Aradhya, come on, Aradhya.
Yes, ma'am.
Aradhya, come on, do it.
Anila came to the class early.
Hello, yes, it
Anila.
is changed. I've sent the message to the group.
Anil.
Okay, my dear, come on, tell me.
Anil meet Asko.
So how we have Anil, Anil and Ashok heard the bell.
Heard the bell and came to the class.
Okay. So what we have to do here?
He came
No, first let's see here. Anil is a boy, came to the class early. When we read the sentence, children, we have to understand. We have number of things to keep in our mind while doing pronouns. Anil came to the class early. Anil is repeated again, so it should be replaced. Ashoka is not repeated. Ashoka is written only once. So he Ashok. So what do you have to write instead of Anil here, Aradhya? He met Ashok. Very good. Now Anil and Ashok is there. Now both of them are there. So what we have to do there? No, how come? Both of them are there. Plural it is. Very good, very good. They went, yes, they went to play. Again Anil and Ashok is there. So what we have to do there? They, very good. Why means after the full stop it comes. So it is subject. So Anil and Ashok are the subject. Hear the bell and came to the class. Very good. So very good, Aradhya. So this is how you have to do it, children. While changing or replacing with a pronoun, we have to please notice or take into consideration the gender, the number and the subject or the object. Only then the exercise will be correct. Okay, children. So when you do it, please take all these. Only then you can make the exercise. It will be okay for you. Okay. So we have to check the gender, whether it is masculine or feminine. And we have to check the number, whether it is singular or plural. Then just check whether it is subject or object. Then you replace it with a or pronoun. Okay, children. So this is an exercise, only one exercise we have, but this is all about the personal pronouns. Okay. So we have one more exercise. We'll be doing it regarding the personal pronouns. So all of you please do it. Those who haven't done it. Those who haven't done it, please do it. Can you hear me? Please try to complete it, my dear children. Sure. The same exercise comes here.
I'm not finished.
Okay, okay, complete it. Those who haven't finished, please do complete it quickly. And the remaining, the pronouns, children, I'll be taking it in the next class when the school reopens. You will, okay? So I think so. Personal pronouns is very clear to all of you. Reflexive pronoun, interrogative pronoun, demonstrative pronoun. I'll be taking it in the next class. I don't want to hurry with why means we have very little portions to complete. Okay. So we'll be proceeding with the same topic when the school reopens. Let us be thorough with this pronoun and we'll be proceeding further with the reflexive pronoun, interrogative pronouns and demonstrative pronouns. It is not exam oriented, my dear children, but we have to know as it is given in our workbook, what it is, what it is. Just we need to know what it is. Okay. So if anybody asks you what is a demonstrative pronoun, you should be able to answer it. What is a personal pronoun? You should be able to answer it. Okay. And what are pronouns? Please do learn it very well. I'll be sending you the notes. Okay. Don't worry about it. I'll be sending you the notes. So I think so now you're almost thorough with the pronouns. All are able to answer it. So if you're children, I wanted to say one more thing before we wind up. Okay, there is hardly few minutes more. If you have finished, let me move on to the next slide. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes, okay. Yes. Thank you. Now let's move on to the one more thing I wanted to, what I've taught you. Let me just see here. These are the So that is what we have learnt it. See here, the subject pronouns and the object pronouns. Have you understood? So I, you, he, she, it, we, and they are called as a subject pronouns. These are the main pronouns we learned, and it has a different form that is known as the object pronouns. Okay, just now what we have learned just now. Okay, so all of you please have a look at it. All of you look at the slide very, very carefully. Yes, please do learn it well. Yes. Now, see here, object pronouns. So for I, it is me. For you, it is you. See here, you, it is you. For he, it is him. For she, it is her. For it is it. And for we, it is us. And for they, it is them. Have you all understood? So for it and you, it is the same. Okay, have you all of you understood? Now, here is an example for you. The teacher spoke to Lewis about his project. Okay, here the teacher is, when we replace it with a pronoun, which pronoun do we use? As the teacher is a subject, so what do we use it? Come on, tell me. We have to replace it with... That's okay, my dear, you can continue. Oh yes, it is the teacher, we could say that she. Okay. She spoke. She spoke to... Lewis is a boy, so what do we say that? It's an object.
Him.
No, how come? She spoke to him. Okay. Lewis is a boy. Lewis is a boy. Lewis is a boy. So what we have to do? Come on, check it. It is he. The object pronoun, it is him. Okay, have you understood? So him about his project. Okay, about his project. Very. Okay, have all of you understood? Yes. Now let's move on to the next example. Abby wanted to go to the movies with Emily. Okay, Abby. Abby is the name of a boy. He wanted to go to the movies with Emily. Emily is a girl. So for Abby, what do we do with it? It should be replaced with a he. Yes, he wanted. He wanted to. He wanted to go
to the
movies
with
movies with not she,
her.
with her. With her. Is that clear? With her. Emily is a girl, so it is her. Have you all understood?
Yes.
Okay, now all of you look here. I found the key. For key, which is, it should be replaced by an object pronoun. So what we should do with it? Yes, it. Very good. Because for the subject as well as for object, it is the same. Okay, now there is one more exercise for you, is in object pronouns. Just see here.
It is in
No, it is not in your workbook. It is not in your workbook. Just Preeti wanted to have ice cream. They waited, handed the cone to Preeti. So instead of Preeti, what we have to write here? Handed the cone to her. Okay.
Her.
Okay, children. So we have completed with the personal pronouns. Okay. So we have completed with personal pronouns, and the personal pronouns, there are 3 persons. Please go through your workbook page number. You have only very little page there. Just go through it, page number 36, 37 and 38, and just read through it what it is written there. Okay, children. So it's time for us to wind up today's session. Yes. Yes.
Can you send page number 38 in the WhatsApp?
Yes, I will send, surely. I will send. Don't worry about it.
And Friday is my star. Happy birthday.
What is it?
Friday is my star. Happy birthday.
Okay. Okay, it's time for us to wind up, my dear children. So let's wind up today's session. It's no time for me to take the attendance. Okay, children. So wish you all a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Bye-bye, all of you. Thank you all. Bye, children. Thank you, my dear. Yes, thank you.